Hey there, my friends. Welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad you're here with me today because I have some absolutely incredible news to share with you. If you're receiving Social Security, SSI, or SSDI benefits, you're going to want to stick around for this entire video. We're talking about deposits of up to $2,000 that could be hitting your bank account this week. Yes, you heard that right. This week. I know how important these updates are to you and your family's financial planning. So, let's dive right into everything you need to know. And don't forget to hit that like button if this information helps you. It really helps me reach more people who need to hear this news. So, what exactly is happening this week? Let me break this down for you in the simplest way possible. The Social Security Administration has been processing a significant batch of benefit payments that many recipients have been waiting for. These aren't your regular monthly payments. These are special deposits that include cost of living adjustments, back payments, and supplemental payments that have been calculated and approved. Here's the story of how we got here. Earlier this year, the Social Security Administration announced several important changes to how benefits are calculated and distributed. They've been working behind the scenes for months to make sure everyone gets the correct amount they're entitled to. The numbers we're seeing are pretty remarkable. According to the latest reports from the Social Security Administration, eligible beneficiaries could receive anywhere from $500 to $2,000 in these special deposits. Now, I want to be crystal clear here. Not everyone will get the maximum amount. The amount you receive depends on several factors. Let me give you some real examples to make this clearer. Sarah from Texas, who's been receiving SSDI benefits for 3 years, just received a deposit of $120. This was a combination of back payments and adjustments to her monthly benefit calculation. Then there's Robert from Florida, an SSI recipient who got $800 as part of a cost of living adjustment that was recalculated. The Social Security Administration has confirmed that these payments are going out in waves throughout this week. They're prioritizing recipients based on when they first applied for benefits and their current payment schedule. Here's what's really important to understand. These payments are legitimate, and they're coming directly from the Social Security Administration. You don't need to apply for them. You don't need to call anyone. And you definitely don't need to pay any fees to receive them. The timing of these payments follows the administration's standard schedule. If you normally receive your Social Security benefits on the second Wednesday of the month, that's likely when you'll see this additional deposit. SSI recipients typically see their payments on the first of the month, but these special deposits might come a few days later. Now, let's talk about who's eligible for these deposits. You might be wondering if you qualify, and that's a great question. The deposits are going to 3 main groups of beneficiaries. First, Social Security retirement and disability recipients who had their benefits recalculated due to updated earnings records or cost of living adjustments. Second, SSI recipients who are due back payments from delayed processing or appeals that were approved. And third, SSDI beneficiaries who had their disability determinations reviewed and approved for additional compensation. The amounts vary significantly. And here's why. The Social Security Administration looks at your individual case, your benefit history, and any adjustments that need to be made to your account. Some people might receive smaller amounts around $500, while others could see the full $2,000. I've been following these updates closely through official Social Security bulletins and trusted government sources. The administration has been very transparent about this process, which is refreshing to see. One thing that's really important to mention is that these deposits won't affect your regular monthly benefits. These are separate payments that are in addition to what you normally receive. So, if you get $1,500 a month in Social Security benefits, this special deposit doesn't replace that. It's on top of it. Now, I'm really curious to hear from you in the comments below. Have you seen any unexpected deposits in your account this week? And more importantly, what would an extra $500 to $2,000 mean for you and your family right now? I love reading your comments and hearing your stories. It helps all of us in this community understand how these changes are really affecting real people. So, please take a moment to share your experience or let me know if you have questions about what we've discussed so far. Alright, let's get into some practical advice about what you should do if you receive one of these deposits and what to expect in the coming weeks. First and most important, check your bank account regularly this week. I recommend checking it every morning and evening if possible. These deposits can show up at different times depending on your bank and when the Social Security Administration processes your payment. When you see the deposit, it will typically show up as SSA trees or something similar on your bank statement. The exact description might vary by bank, but it will clearly be from the Social Security Administration. Here's my advice for what to do when you get the deposit. First, take a screenshot or photo of your bank statement showing the deposit. This is your proof of payment, and it's always good to have documentation. Second, don't spend it immediately. I know that might sound strange, but give it a few days to make sure the deposit clears completely. Now, let's talk about the upcoming payment schedule for the rest of August and September. Your regular Social Security payments will continue as normal. These special deposits don't change your regular payment schedule at all. For Social Security retirement and disability benefits, the regular August payments will go out on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th Wednesdays of the month, depending on your birth date. If you were born between the 1st and 10th, you get paid on the 2nd Wednesday. Born between the 11th and 20th, that's the 3rd Wednesday. And if you were born between the 21st and 31st stone, you'll be paid on the 4th Wednesday. SSI payments continue on the 1st of every month. So, your September SSI payment will arrive on September 1st, right on schedule. Here's something really important to remember. If you don't receive one of these special deposits this week, don't panic. The Social Security Administration is processing these in batches, and it might take a few more weeks for everyone to receive theirs. But what should you do if you think you're eligible and you haven't received anything by the end of August? That's when I'd recommend calling the Social Security Administration. They can look up your specific case and let you know if you have any pending payments. One more piece of advice: be very careful about scams right now. Whenever there's news about extra Social Security payments, scammers come out of the woodwork. Remember, the Social Security Administration will never ask you to pay fees to receive your benefits. They'll never ask for your bank account information over the phone. And they'll never require you to verify your Social Security number to get these payments. If anyone contacts you claiming to be from Social Security and asks for personal information or payment, hang up and call the official number I mentioned earlier. Let me also give you some tips on how to best use this extra money if you do receive it. First, consider setting aside a portion for emergencies. Even $100 or $200 in an emergency fund can make a huge difference when unexpected expenses come up. Second, if you have any overdue bills or debts, this might be a good opportunity to catch up. Paying down debt can reduce your monthly expenses and give you more breathing room in your budget. Third, consider any essential needs you've been putting off. Maybe you need new glasses, dental work, or medical equipment that your insurance doesn't fully cover. This extra money could help you take care of your health needs. Well, my friends, that's everything you need to know about these special Social Security deposits happening this week. I hope this information has been helpful and that many of you will see these welcome surprises in your bank account soon. Remember, these deposits are legitimate payments from the Social Security Administration. You don't need to do anything special to receive them. They'll show up automatically if you're eligible. Just keep checking your bank account and be patient as they process all the payments. I want to thank you so much for watching today's video. Your support means the world to me, and it helps me continue bringing you the most up-to-date information about Social Security, SSI, and SSDI benefits. If this video helped you understand what's happening with these special deposits, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps other people find this important information. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell. That way, you'll never miss important updates about your benefits. I'm always working hard to bring you accurate, timely information about changes that affect your financial situation. There's so much happening in the world of Social Security right now, and I want to make sure you're always in the know. Don't forget to check out my other recent videos about Social Security updates and benefit changes. I've got tons of helpful content that can help you maximize your benefits and understand your rights as a recipient. I'll see you in the next video, and until then, take care of yourselves and each other. Have a wonderful rest of your week, and I hope you see some good news in your bank account.